Hey, good afternoon. Just bringing my bike in and letting you listen to the last time you'll hear that sound because I am changing the exhaust. I don't want to say last time you'll hear that sound. Who knows, I might not like this. And I might just put the old one back on. This is the company. I'm not going to try to pronounce that, but this has some kind of a little adjustment screw that we can remove this and it will make a different sound. So this muffler is capable of making two different sounds. I don't know, I'm assuming it's going to be louder because of the size comparison. Let me show you what the stock one looks like. There is the stock one, and this is the one I'll be putting on. Maybe from that point of view, you'll be able to tell the difference. Like a lot smaller. So let me let you hear this one more time before I take it off. So I'll have the microphone at the same place both times. Since it was just current, I'll let it cool for a minute and I'll get my tools and parts together that I need to change this out, and we'll see. I always say, we'll see how quickly I can do it, or yeah, I'll just pop this on. I feel like I'm playing with that power that always makes things go opposite of what you say. Some people are, I'm not gonna say the traffic. Hopefully the traffic will be good, because if I say that, I know the traffic will be horrible. And it seems like every time I say, oh yeah, I'll just pop this on, it'll only take a second. It takes like an hour or two. So, but it's fun. It's fun seeing how many times I can say it's easy and I'll do this real quick and it takes forever. I mean, is there ever going to be a time where I say it's easy and it really is easy? Maybe with this one will be the one. Let's see. Let's see. So from what I see under here, it looks like there's a bolt up in here that holds on the bracket that holds the muffler on right here. And right here is a clamp that looks similar to the clamp that's on this piece. So it looks like if I took this off, this would go right on here, and then the new muffler would fit right on there. There is a band clamp here, and looks like that's holding on this cowling. Just this screw here. Yep. Just this screw and this band clamp is holding this piece on. And then this right here is holding the muffler on, and this piece is holding the muffler on. So looks like the first thing to do is to remove this band clamp and this. That will remove this, so then I can get to this bolt to remove that, and then we'll be able to slide the old one out, put the new one on, and tighten everything back up. But like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not, so I'm gonna hold on to all my pieces and parts so I can put it back the way it is now. in case I don't like the new one. But the only way of knowing if I like it or not is to put it on and see. Let me grab my wrenches. One thing that makes me nervous though is these springs. I'm not sure where they go, and there was no instructions. So it may be something. What came with it was these, this, and this. So I'm assuming this rubber goes on the inside to keep the part from getting scratched, and so I assume because it's something that they don't want scratched, it will be going on the new muffler, and it's shaped pretty much the same way. We'll figure it out as we go. We can learn together. Or I can learn how to do it so you don't have to. So I saw I needed a Phillips, a 10 millimeter, and an Allen. First Allen wrench fit. Can you believe that? I'm usually really bad at Allen wrench sizes, but this one was out, so it must be popular. Somewhere safe, don't want to mess it up. And that probably looks bigger than a 10 millimeter, so that's where I was wrong. That's funny. I got the Allen size right and the socket size wrong. I won't take that out all the way until I get this one loosened, because I don't want to put any pressure or bend anything. Making sure I put everything back with its pieces in case I want to put this back on. I'll have everything together. There we go. And I have this clamp. I don't think I'll need that. That takes a 10 millimeter. tighten it all the way yet, just because I might need to adjust the way that it sits. So I think I found out what the springs are for. It looks like this has no way of holding it on, no way of clamping it down, but there is little attachments right there. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this thing together. So I'm assuming this goes on here. If it does, then this muffler really needs to be adjusted. And that's as far as it goes there. And I'm thinking it goes here because this band doesn't really look too good, and so I'm thinking this probably it fits perfectly right there. And so maybe that's what this is for. So let me think. What would be the best way of getting this right? So I figured out this looks like the same things as this. So that probably means if these are in the wrong place, they want you to weld this on where it'll fit better, so the spring can hold it on the bike. Like that. But we will do our best, my best, to try to not have to weld those on. I'm pretty sure I can stretch that far. I don't think it'll be a problem. If I'm thinking about this correctly, yeah, that should stretch. It only needs about a 1/4 inch, so that should work. So that part is taken care of. If those springs, if that's right, and these springs hook on here like that, and this is kind of at an angle, that's as far as it'll move up. This only fits on one way. Because of the way it's bent, it only goes like that. So this looks, I mean, I would prefer this to be this way. That's what it seems like it should be. You know, mufflers spray out at the ground. And I'm pretty sure it's got to go up into this hanger somehow. Okay, so that loosened it up. Turning that made it a little better, but this is still not fitting exactly. But yeah, look at that. All right, so that looks good. So, I think the first thing to do is to fasten this to the bike, and I think they want us to use the washer and bolt that came off of the old muffler. So this will go back on here, but it will hold this. So I'll put this on here, and tighten this up. So now we'll put this on here, and we will secure it with this that they gave us. So I'll have to grab a Allen wrench size that big. Okay, so we're down to the last final steps. Got that on. We need to tighten this up, tighten that up, and the thing that could pose to be a bear is getting these stretch on there. I know I've replaced rear brake shoes before, so I know how difficult stretching springs can be. But let me go grab a tool, which, I think that I might be able to get this just with a pair of pliers, but we'll see what it takes. So first we'll pretend it's easy, use these little needle nose and pop those springs right on. Or shoot it across the garage. I wonder if I should hook this one on first and try to pop this one on, so if it does shoot, it'll go this way and not go to out in oblivion. Ta-da! Where'd that other spring go? I hooked it on. Okay, so it looks like it's easier to put it on the one that's welded on and pull it to the one that's hooked to the muffler, because there's a little slot. Let me show you up close. See how there's a little slot right there? That's what we're aiming for when we hook the spring in. So I hook this, grab a hold, and pull until it gets in this slot. There we go. Sorry, I wasn't on record. I already tightened this one. And now just need to tighten this one. I need to go get a wrench so I can hold that. And then I need to find that right size Allen. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Let's hear it. don't know about you, but that sounds a lot better in my opinion. Loud pipes save lives. Remember that. We got one more thing before we're done, before we go. Let's take off that baffle and see the difference in sound. So right here, there is a little rubber grommet comes off. You see. So it's an Allen. I think it's gonna be a lot louder. Let's see what we get here. Well, that sound was a little bit different. So I think really what I have to do is drive it out on the road and see what I like the best when I'm driving it. So this will give you an idea of both sound comparisons, and we'll see how it goes. And you see what I mentioned earlier about the whole saying it was gonna be easy. It was. It didn't give me any trouble at all. You know, I had to think a little bit. I had to think a little bit about how to do it, but then nothing was, you know, nothing was stuck. I didn't have to fight anything. It just came out. You know, it could be because it's a brand new bike, or it could just be because this is not a big, hard job to do. It was pretty simple. So I hope this helped somebody. I'm excited to ride this and hear what it sounds like. You all have a wonderful night and take care. Bye-bye.